Well, these are turnips, and the way my grandmother taught me how to clean greens is you pour a little salt in the water, let it soak. It's been soaking for a while, and you take a clean rag so you can get that grime off. You know, you clean them like this, not just wetting them and dipping them in water. You want to get all that grime off, you know, so you scrub it with a rag. You did? Especially for collards. These are turnips. So you want to clean it just with a little rag. And then you take the water, rinse it. That's when you rinse it. But you have to make sure it's clean. And inspect with your eyes, make sure none of that nasty grime is on there. That's how you clean greens. But we're not finished yet. Okay, honey. Now I'm done cleaning those greens. Now I'm going to keep rinsing them and rinsing them. Now, you see this is the rag. You see it's all green and all that good stuff, but it was clean. I clean each individual green with that rag. Now I'm going to rinse them off again, which I already did before, just to let you know. And the reason why it's good to use a rag, my grandmother, she's 92, and that's how she cleaned her greens. And the reason why I think it's best to use a rag, it's just like you wash your body with a rag. You wash each green, and look, they're simply clean. Clean. People just, this is what people usually do. They get the greens and keep doing this. But then they be having that grit on the greens. That's why I don't eat anybody's cooking. I'm cool. Not eating anybody's cooking. Especially if they don't clean their greens. Right. So I'm going to do this like a couple of times. Just keep rinsing them. You know. You see how pure that water is. So that's what I want you to do. Moving forward, you use a rag. So I won't be eating at your house. Alright, so now we're going to boil these greens. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I make a homemade potato salad. I don't know if you can see the potatoes. They're boiling. Okay, so then I put a little spring water in there. Then I'm going to put a whole onion, let it just sit there, and then some chicken stock and stuff like that. Alright, so this is a chicken broth, no salt added, but I do have one with sodium too, but, oh, and by the way, I know you're looking like, she didn't put no ham hock in there, she didn't put no turkey breast in there. I sure didn't. You don't have to always put a piece of meat in there, I don't, or no bacon, I didn't, okay? The real reason is I forgot to buy the turkey neck. Okay, so we're going to eat them like this. It is what it is. I'll be back. Now, another thing about when I'm cooking greens, I don't put my seasoning in until it comes to a boil. You know, that's just how I do it. Sorry, everybody is different. I just don't put mine in until then. So I'm going to put a little bit more water in here. Okay. Bam. And then you know what? I'm going to put that onion in the middle. You know, underneath. So it can get all the flavor. Trust me. My greens are going to be the bomb. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so next I'm making my yams. Just to, like I said, it's just us. So you kind of want to cut them kind of evenly. It's your preference how you want to cut, but I always cut like I'm making home fries, the old-fashioned way. Remember that way? And So basically what I'm doing now is just cutting these. And I don't know if you were a little kid and used to eat the yams. I do. Can't you see? Honey child, sugar powder. Vegetables is good for you. Okay. So I'm going to finish cutting this. I'm going to put it in the skillet. And I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to start these yams. Do-do-do. 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 Bam, bam, bam. Sugar bam. Now, one thing about me is I don't try to put in all of this butter and all of that. I'm not using a stick. I'm going to use at least, that's about 4 tablespoons. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to get some brown sugar. I'm not going to be sugaring this all up like, listen, I'm not trying to be no diabetic, and I'm not trying to put a lot of salt in my food to be high blood pressure. Alright, so we're going to sprinkle some brown sugar on there. I would say about 3/4 of a cup. That's all you need. I mean, the yams are already good by themselves, you ask me. Yeah, about that much. So remember, it was only 2 yams. Okay. Yeah. Shake, 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 Sonata. Shake your body down. More. Now we have some vanilla extract. Put a little bit of that in there. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay. Open this up. Don't forget your cinnamon and nutmeg too. But put a little bit of. That's what I'm seeing. People put so much sugar and stuff, not knowing all of this stuff right here is already sweet. So you just try not to overdo stuff. You know, you don't have to be going so hard. Like, oh my, I want this, I want that. You don't have to do all of that, honey. Trust. It's going to be all in there. That flavor, it's in there. So you want to know seasoning yours. You know that already. You know how it is. Okay, so I have cinnamon. Now I gotta get my nutmeg. That's all you need. And my old nut bush. They call it nut bush seasoning. Nut bush seasoning. Yeah, I tell you, you know, you rarely use certain things unless it's a holiday, huh? Unless you're making sweet potato pie. I know, I had a big thing of nutmeg. Where's my nutmeg? First, I don't have. I'm not going back to the grocery. Oh, here we go to save the day. Okay. We're going to put a little nutmeg in there. That's all you need. Okay. Then I'm going to stir it. Stir it, baby. Stir it. Stir it, baby. Stir it. Ooh. Stir it, baby. Turn this on a little low. Because this could simmer. Okay. I'm going to put a little water, because usually yams, they make their own water. Okay. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. Got that in there. Hopefully everything is saturated with the flavors. You like pina colada. Okay, now let me get the water. Water, baby. Water, baby. Alright, so we're going to put a little water in there. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to let this simmer, okay? And I'll keep you posted. Bam. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back for a second. So basically I have my chicken breast, boneless, skinless. I'm cleaning it off. I already soaked it in cold water and vinegar. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier in the sink. So now what I'm doing now is just basically cleaning off, getting off the nasty fat that I don't like. And then I'm going to season it. And I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm about to season my chicken breast that I cleaned. And also soak it in cold water with vinegar. Get all the preservatives off and toxins. Okay, so one thing that I do love is burrito. I put this in everything, and it's good for your health. Anything I cook, even a cheese toast. True story. It's really good for you. I swear, you can just really eat this. It's good for you. Look at that. Let's see. So I put that on everything I cook. Okay, so next, Mrs. Dash. This original. They have this garlic one too, but I use that salt-free. Like I told you, I'm not trying to catch no high blood pressure. Even though I do put some salt in certain stuff, like even this paprika, you have to have some paprika. Paprika, another thing about this, it just basically locks the flavors in. So that's good to have. Also a little poultry season. I don't use too much of this, but it's okay. Just a little. Now you can use this onion and herb as well. I'm like, now we know this is not good for you because it's got sodium, but just a little, just a little. Okay. Now, another thing that I like is a little parsley flakes. I know I didn't have the real parsley, but it's okay. Just some little color. This really just helps with the color of the food. I mean, oh, it's going to be so pretty. But this is good. This is mainly like herbs, vegetables, so don't even worry about it. But it really helps. You use that whole thing. Okay. Next, if you prefer some hot sauce, because I'm frying this, so we want our to be moist. Oh, a little mustard too. I know you like, she's doing the most. Not really. Oh, wait. First, let me flip this over before I put that on. Make sure it's all distributed in here properly. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Get this in here. Whip it, slip it, rub it good. Oh no. Okay, so, alright. Got all this distributed good. You know, now, oh yeah, I like using this container because it just helps suck in the flavors, especially because it's going to be wet from this hot sauce. Okay, so we use some mustard. Doesn't matter what mustard you use. Sprinkle you some mustard on there. And sprinkle you some hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. Trust me, when you make it like this, you're going to smack yourself over and over again. Because you're going to be like, oh, that flavor is good. One thing about the mustard is that it locks the flavor in. So that's a good thing about the mustard. And the hot sauce, let's just give it that juice. You know, maybe you like pina colada. Okay. So now Now we gonna let this marinate. You dig? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and I'll be back. All right, so we're back at the greens, okay? And remember I told you I don't put my seasoning in until it come to that boil. See now, and I like this. This grill. I like it on my greens. And oh yeah, I meant to tell you guys, I forgot to show you that I did put black pepper on the chicken too. You didn't see me, but I did. Little bit of pepper. Pepper goes a long way. You know what? I'm just going to use this one because. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't go too heavy on stuff because you don't have to. You did. Just have a generous amount. Never try to go too hard with stuff. You did. Okay, so we're going to mix this. Ooh. See, it's coming to that boil. I know these got a while to cook, so put a little oil. Put a little love in your heart. It's just something about when you put some oil in some greens. I don't know, you gotta ask my grandmother, but it helps. Alright, so we're gonna let that cook. Let's check on these yams. Ooh. Ooh. They're cooking. Now, time to make my homemade potato salad. These are little potatoes that I cut up. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I'm rinsing off my vegetables. I already rinsed them off thoroughly already before you came, but just letting you know to really rinse them off. I also have a bell pepper, some green onions. I cut already the ends off. Also some mayo. Just don't like milk. I just don't like stuff, so this is don't have all them added scary ingredients. Some mustard. Don't forget your dill, relish. And then I'm going to cut up some onion, a little bit of onion up in there too. I also have a little bit of celery seed that you can put in the potato salad. Just a little. Just a little, okay? There we go. I put that in my homemade, what you call that? Coleslaw too. Ooh, yes. Okay, so these are the potatoes. Like I said, it's just me and him. Alright, so I'm going to cut this bell pepper up to some fine pieces and put that in there. Also my onions. I love vegetables, so it's going to be kind of bell pepper-ish and chunky. But I just love vegetables, but you already know it's a little different from when you was a kid, but I still love vegetables, and I still clean them thoroughly, rinse them off with a little vinegar. That helps a lot too. So basically, I could have got a bigger knife, but hey, I'm just doing this knife, and it is what it is, so don't judge me. It's still sharp. Okay. Bell pepper. Fire out. Boom. Boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom. Now, I don't know if everybody loves onions. Like I tell you, I love vegetables. And vegetables love me. So, I put my little green onion in here. It just has to have a flavor for me, you know. You don't have to put all that other stuff in there. It could just have a flavor. Oh, I don't put eggs in my potato salad. I'm sorry. To each his own. I don't even like eggs. Okay. So, I'm make a lot of stuff without eggs. Even making that's why I love making my Southern home style cornbread. I'm just gonna take a little piece off of here of this onion, because you don't really need that much of the onion, even though we get that crunch, that ooh la la la. I just love crunchy stuff. Don't blame me. Blame on the sunshine. Don't blame on the moonlight. Don't blame on the good times. Blame on the boogie. Don't you blame on the sunshine. Ooh, moonlight, yeah. Good times. Blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine. Ooh, Jackson 5, honey. Okay, now you see. Y'all, oh Lord, I just don't, I'm not saying I'm lactose, I just can't eat, I just can't, sorry. So we're going to put some of this in there. I'm going to say about, since this is just one potato, I should have put it in a measuring cup so you could saw, but about that much. It's really about your preference, okay? Just a little bit of mustard, not a lot, okay? See that little bit. Okay, so then we're going to mix this all together. Mix this all together. And trust me, that mayonnaise is good. You won't even know that it's not that regular ham. It's a miracle. I mean, I'm not even trying to talk about that mayonnaise. I just get an aftertaste. I can't eat them that kind no more. I'm sorry. See, potato salad. Now you can put a little salt and pepper in here. I try to stay away from the salt, so I prefer to eat just the flavors. We're gonna put some paprika at the end, but that celery will help for you in reference to that. Mix this. Okay, so let me just take this real fast and taste it. See if I taste my flavor. It's nice. Smack your face. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pure flavor. And if you want to have, put a little bit of celery stalk. Just a little. Well, not celery stalk. Celery seed. Well, what happened? Celery seed, I meant to say. Celery seed. Alright, so now I'm going to make the hot butter cornbread, whatever you want to call it. Southern cornbread. Now, you're going to need, you see this? You can use buttermilk, but you want to make sure that this is the self-rising. Self-rising. You can do yellow or white. I do white, but it has to be self-rising. Like, so, this is a cup. I'm going to do about a cup. I'm not making that much. You want to eat these fresh when you first make them. So I'm not going to go too hard. So a cup, it's a little under a cup. Okay. And then you're going to want to use some flour. So since I used a cup of that, I'll say like 3/4 of a cup of flour. I have some all-purpose flour. So, just a little bit, not a lot. Okay. Okay. About that much. A little bit. You can go back, because I know how to go by my eyes. I'm sorry. I can't say do it. 3 cups and 5 cups. I just go by my eyes. You know the way I do this. Okay. Then we're going to sprinkle a little salt. Not a lot, just a little. I hope some came out. Just for the flavor. Oh, let me check on my greens. I'll be right back. Yes, they're cooking. Okay. Also, you're going to need some hot water. So, I let mine boil. I'm just waiting for it to get a little hot. Okay, I hope everybody... Oh, some people put sugar in theirs. I don't. I don't put no doggone sugar in mine. Okay, so the water is hot. It don't have to be boiling, but I would say since I used a cup of flour, you can use a cup of hot water. You know, to evenly distribute that out. Whisk, 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 whisk. Oh, let me show you. Let me put this pot out the way. See how it looks? Whisk, 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 whisk. You whisk that. Whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Like I said, you can go according to your ingredients. You know, the measurement, how much you're cooking for. It's just us two. And I usually make this as I go. See, look. Okay. So, once I start this, I'll be right back. Correction. I'm back for a second. You know what I just realized? I forgot to put the relish inside of the potato salad. You know what? That's because I'm so free to just doing this. And now, you know, you guys, my audience is here. I forgot. How could I have forgot that? And I already got the paprika in there. Let me just put this in. I forgot. I just saw it on the counter. I'm like, oh, I forgot to put it in here. Because there was so much green stuff already. But it's okay. It's okay. Bam. Alright, so I just had to come back and let you know. Don't forget your relish. Okay, so now I'm going to start my fried chicken breast. And then I'm going to make the hot butter bread. That only takes 6 minutes. So let me fry this chicken. I like canola oil. Greens doing good. Look at them greens. Look at those greens. And the yams is doing good too. I turned the yams off. I'm going to put them on the back burner. Ooh. So, it's just, and then, you know, the greens, once they boil, sometimes the water, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. So, I'm going to turn this back eye on for the yams. Let those cook. Do my fried chicken. I'll be right back. Okay, hey y'all. Okay, chicken best. Well, this could be the best. Flour. Boom. Alright, so basically, the grease is getting hot. Let me make sure it's evenly distributed. Okay, got that. Sometimes people put paprika in here and all that stuff. It's already seasoned good enough. So I don't need to keep doing all that stuff. Putting too much, you know, enough is enough. Remember how, see how they look orange? It's from that Goya. And the paprika. But, I had it in the refrigerator. Put it in my flour. Ooh. Let that saturate. Let me check on my grease. I'll be right back. Okay. Sounds, it's just about there. Okay. So I'm just letting this so it can be crispy. But little do you know, that hot sauce, forgot about that hot sauce thing. That's in there too. So, okay. I hope you guys like and subscribe my video. Even if you do a negative comment, which I don't like, at least like it. You know, give me a heart. Because I really take my time. And I don't rush. And, you know, I just try to spread the love with the flour, with the food. Oh, I think my food is hot. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me check this grease.
JT, I want to say, our people reached out last week, like, yo, JT, come up there.
Do you wish your man was made in Malaysia? Do you wish you could split wood with his bare hands? And that he bathed with sexy, naturally derived scent like full barrel bourbon? Treat yourself by giving your man what he deserves. This is Dr. Squatch.
Many people are experiencing more anxiety than ever before. Churchill Counseling is your help. Our services are available both in person and through telehealth. But it's time to take back your life. Call Churchill Counseling.
Most of everybody think it makes sense, and they say we need to be selling out. Being exposed, that's the life. Life is being business ways. We got a lot to do. Okay, guys, so this is also not on my bingo card. I'm not going to think it's not on my bingo. You've been hearing a lot about offset. You've been hearing a lot about minerals, vitamins, minerals, like this.
You're getting endless bags. You are, listen, that girl, right? I don't think they understand how many doors, how many rejections, how many times people have counted you out.
I found on TikTok, they talk about pretty privilege, but they don't talk about pretty punishment. There's been so many times I've just been counted out, and I know that it's through my animosity. I know it's because of a hidden agenda, but it makes me work harder. But this has happened like my whole life, so it's like what I deal with in the industry is just different things that
That woman absolutely set her up. She's not a victim of pretty punishment. She is a victim of a circumstance. And those circumstances are marginally talented. Very attractive, marginally talented. And the only reason her foot was in the door was because of her book. She's not been punished, she's been elevated to, I would say, spot in the industry that you don't deserve based on talent. Just about that is how a little bit
So when in a while, do you think you can have it sometimes?
or if you didn't believe that. Either way it goes, that wasn't a good soundbite. The rollout for the single or the album, whatever, was not great either. But the worst thing is this. Her name is Maybach May. And after we get into what she has said about me, I'm thinking she's less of a manager and more of a master.
Okay, since the chicken is almost done, it's time for me to start my hot butter cornbread, honey. Grease hot? Yes. Oh, I put it in the microwave. Yes. It was already mixed, remember? So, stir it some more. Stir it. Stir, stir. Okay. So now, I'm going to make two, okay?
October 8th, post the merge from Instagram account. Maybach May claims she was the next manager for Star. In a series of story posts, tagging the IT girl directly, she claims she hadn't received payment for her work, in particular for the associate, where she fell in love with Jamie. The alleged manager also claimed that the star was using the football player for his money and threatened to expose her for a football claim. I don't know why.
That's a low laugh. Oh, silky, silky laugh.
And the underlying tone, understanding what you're about to say.
Okay, I'll just put it in here for the time being. Because I don't want to put it in the refrigerator and then it get cold. Now, what you want this to do is cook for like 3 minutes on each side. I would say have the fire on medium high, not super duper high like some people cook so fast. I don't know for what reason, because to me, food is not going to be done in the inside. So, we're going to let this cook on one side for 3 minutes, okay? Let me see if you can see it. Let me let you see it. Oh, how do you do this? Okay. You see? There we go. Alright, so we got that. 3 minutes. Like I say, oh, I did switch the greens over there. These greens are done, baby. Yams are done, baby. The chicken almost done. Ooh, let me turn this over while it's Ooh, look at that, honey. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me everything I need. You hear that chicken? Yeah. I know you hear it. Okay, now this is starting to bubble. I don't even know if it's been 3 minutes. So y'all got me being a distraction. When I'm looking at it, it's going to look like a pancake. Oh, let me take my little butter out, because sometimes you can put butter on it. You don't have to. But sometimes you can. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Okay. See? Yes. Almost. I hope y'all can see it. Let me see. Okay. And let me turn this chicken down a little, because that chicken is just about done. Okay. Almost. Yeah. And see, the key thing about the hot butter cornbread, you want it to be looking like a pancake, but not tasting like a pancake. You dig? Okay. So maybe it's been 3 minutes. Look at that. You see what I'm talking about? Look at that. Let's put this one on. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Let me let you see. Look at this. Oh, jeez. How do you see it? You see that? That's what I'm talking about. See, if it's not like that, I mean, you just gotta taste it to know what it is. You know what? My grandmother, she got one of them cast iron skillets, and hers is wider. I will invest into one of them one day. But this one is thicker. Like mine, you can cook some good fried chicken, and I see how deep it is, but it's just not enough to make like 4 or 5 in here. But I'm content with this. This worked. It worked. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cook. Chicken. Bam. It's about done. So I'll be back, you guys. Okay, finally, right? Food is done. How do you unplug this? Wait a minute. Yes, I have my stuff on the charger, you guys. Okay. Let's look at this food. Okay. Now, we have, oh yeah, I got my wine. Drink some wine. But look, I just want you to see this. Potato salad, greens. I put some onions on top of the greens. My yam. Look at my hot oil. I can't even. How do you do this? Well, anyway, you see that food? You see it? Hot water cornbread. Look at that. Mmm. Mm-hmm. You can see it. Mmm. Mmm. So that's my Sunday dinner. Yes. So I enjoyed you being around. Enjoy your Sunday dinner. Ciao.